The power of music, let alone sound as a whole, is a force capable of many things. From invoking a specific emotion to immersing you in a fictitious world, I think music in video games is extremely important and sometimes better than the actual game itself. Since music and video games are two of my favorite things, I thought it'd be fun to rank the top 5 original gaming soundtracks of all time. Just to clarify, by original I mean the music has to be composed for the game and not licensed for it. Examples of unoriginal soundtracks are compilations of music like any sports game, Rock Band, or Guitar Hero games, and I even count Smash as unoriginal. And also only one game per franchise. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm sure you have some type of memory attached to that piece of audio. Although Halo 2 has some amazing collaborations with Breaking Benjamin and Incubus, the more tame and arguably softer approach more so fits the Halo vibe to me. Especially since this campaign took you on an emotional roller coaster and didn't exactly have a happy ending. It was really hard to choose from this or Halo 2. I simply think Halo 3 took an already amazing soundtrack and made it better. Finish the Fight is an epic that when listened to outside of the game it sounds off because you can't hear the Warthog engine. One Final Effort takes you from feeling hopeless to king of the world in minutes. Songs like Never Forget, which is another menu song, makes you mourn over someone you haven't even lost yet.
It's me, Mario! Hello!
I want to stress how painful it was to make this decision. Out of all the Mario games, including Mario Kart, Super Mario Bros, and Mario Party, I think Mario 64 takes the cake for the best soundtrack. From the title theme all the way to the end credits, this game wastes no audio storage on that 64 megabyte cartridge. The frantic and fast-paced slider theme makes you geek out over beating a giant penguin in a race. Bomb Bomb Battlefield is an iconic theme any gamer can recognize. Dire Dire Docks acts as a template for any and all underwater levels to come in the future. The looping steps triggers your brain to lose all grasp on reality. And even inside the castle gives you a sense of curiosity despite the castle feeling eerie and mysterious. Now, if any spot on this list is lacking in variety, it's Doom 2016, which takes our number 3 spot. ID Software asked Mick Gordon to make music for a coked-out killing machine, and Mick simply said, yes. Fully committing to the fast-paced heavy metal, it captures the demon-slaying Doom guy perfectly. The remix to At Doom's Gate has a crazy build-up that has you ready to take on the world, while songs like BFG Division make you feel like your inevitable demise is imminent. As a fan of heavy metal myself, it would be criminal to not have this on my list. The game is always throwing shit at you and making you think fast, and really just not giving you a break ever, so having a song like Rip and Tear playing in the background couldn't be more fitting for the way you're supposed to play the game, especially when playing on Nightmare mode. The iconic ballad known as Sweden generates an emotion I didn't even know existed. How can you not be amazed with this theme? They even named a whole country after it. Minecraft has always had that unsettling and eerie vibe in its gameplay, but I think the music is responsible for 80% of that emotion. Whatever you may be doing at any given time is perfectly matched with an 8-bit-like track to amplify your emotions. I don't even know how to put in words how Wet Hands is a morning song, but it just is. I think C418 captured lightning in a bottle with every track, and that every song does what it needs to do, but in the simplest way. It's not too distracting, but definitely remains present. You may not even know all the songs, but the second you hear one, you know it's a Minecraft song. Obviously, many argue Ocarina of Time is the greatest game of all time, and for good reason. It's a masterpiece, and a giant leap forward in gaming as a whole. However, I think the soundtrack is on par with its gameplay, which is a major compliment. The menu music alone teleports me to my aunt's house in 2006, which was when I played this game for the first time. Every village, every dungeon, every house, and every POI has a banger-ass song to go with it. There are countless recognizable songs, some even making their way into pop culture, and many hearing them without even knowing it's from a video game. Songs like The Great Fairy Fountain and The Lost Woods come to mind. You have the sinister Enter Ganon theme, the fun and vibrant shop theme, the heroic and triumphant Gerudo Valley theme, the relaxing and aquatic Zora's Domain theme. They all just work. I think Nintendo took what they learned from Mario 64 and just made more of it, while at the same time expanding on the sound font they had used. Similar with the Mario 64 spot, I could have put a lot of Zelda games here. If it weren't this one, it'd probably be Wind Waker, because they all just have banger soundtracks. But I believe wholeheartedly that Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time has the best soundtrack in gaming history. But that wraps up my list. Leave your top 5 lists in the comments below. And if you liked, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And thank you for watching.